In all honesty, guys, it's going to be communication. When a woman no longer is communicating with you, if she's no longer talking, she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to work things out. When you bring things up, she avoids it, she avoids the conversations. It's going to be communicate. The breakdown of communication is going to go first. So if you have a situation where there is no communication, she's not trying to talk to you about things, she's not trying to work things out, she's no longer having sex with you, any all of those things, you probably have a very small window of time to attempt to turn that around. Don't go to fucking couples therapy. Therapy does not work. Everybody consistently say that women and accountability are like oil and water. So what in the fuck makes you think that you're going to go see a therapist who's most likely also going to be a woman, but even if she's not, and even if she's able to stay in her frame, women do not take accountability, and they're not going to do it when inside of a therapy either. You have to work it out between the two of you. You guys have to find that spark again, find a new spark. You have to find a way to make her fall in love with you all over again. And it's on you. Plain and simple, guys. It is on you. But the first place that is the first thing that's going to go is communication. Women will, if they will try to have conversations with you, they will try to bring things up. Do they run to other fucking people first, which I can't fucking stand? Every woman's going to be like, oh, honesty and open communication is so important to me, but then they're going to run to everybody else before they come to you. But they will eventually try to come to you. If she's not trying to talk to you anymore, if she's not trying to fucking get some sort of understanding with you anymore, and it's simple too. It could be the smallest of things. She was never short with you before, and now she's short with you all the time. Anytime you try to have a conversation with her, she's short, she's frustrated, she doesn't want to talk about it, she's tired, all of these things. Communication is pretty important to women. So if she's no longer willing to communicate with you, that's going to be the first sign. If she's not communicating with you and she's no longer having sex with you, guys, you have a very small window. If you cannot fix it inside of that small window, I'm telling you right now, just get out of the relationship. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those trillions of fucking stories where the guy is like, man, she left me, she took everything, da 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 da. But how long was she in a relationship that just wasn't satisfying until she decided to leave? Guys, we will fucking do it. I understand that. Guys will just fucking be miserable. They're like, this is where I am. This is the responsibility that I took on. This is what I decided. She's my responsibility. I'm going to provide. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And guys will just sit in fucking misery. Women really have to fuck something up for a guy to decide to leave. You really have to fuck up. As a woman, you really have to fuck up a relationship for a guy to leave. So we don't understand it when we're like, well, we were dealing with it. We were working on it. We were working it out when really you weren't. But it feels like that as a guy. So I'm telling you, don't fall into that fucking spiral. If she's no longer if she's no longer trying to communicate with you, she's no longer having sex with you, she's not even in the same, man, a woman will just want, if you're playing video games, she just wants to be near you. She'll read a book while leaning against your leg. She'll just come and lay her head on your lap. She'll come and just have her feet on your lap. A woman wants to be around you. If she's no longer communicating, she no longer wants to be around you, she's not having sex with you, she's moving on. Women will mourn the relationship while they're in it. Even if it takes them a few years, whether it's a few weeks, a few months, or a few years. That's why when women move on, they're like, when a woman's done, a woman is done. That's why. She mourned the relationship while she was in it. So to a guy, he feels like we're working it out, we're toughing it out, we're sticking it out. She's not doing that. She's mourning the relationship. She's moving on. So that's going to be it right there, guys. If she's no longer trying to communicate, she's no longer willing to entertain communication, she's not trying to be around you, she's not trying to touch you, she's not trying to be with you, and she's no longer having sex with you, guys, you have a very small window to turn it around. If it doesn't turn around in a very small window, just get the fuck out.